My name is Ngozi Cadmus. I'm a qualified social worker, qualified psychotherapist. I've got many other qualifications. But those are the key ones I think most people would recognize. Another key qualification that I do have that may or may not be recognized is what we call an approved mental health professional. What that means is that I am the professional that makes the decision to detain somebody under the Mental Health Act. So what we normally call in the UK, section. In other parts of the world, you call it being committed. I don't know how it works in other parts of the world, but in the UK, it's normally an approved mental health professional. For short, we say AMP. So I'll say AMP from now on, and 2 doctors. So the doctors make recommendations. So they recommend that a person should be put on a section 2 or 3. But the AMP, myself, makes the decision, makes the ultimate decision, is ultimately responsible, or what we call liable. So I am warranted, which basically means I'm licensed. I'm a practicing AMP. Some people are a retired AMP, or some people are just not practicing. I'm a warranted AMP, meaning that I am practicing currently and sectioning people regularly. So that's what I do. That's a really good question about why I started Happiworkers. And I think it's to save time. I can give you the long story, but I'm going to give you the short one. I started Happiworkers with my co-founder for one simple reason. I want to democratize mental health and career development. I see them as interlocking essentials, fundamentals, right? For some people, it might be like, how does that relate? But let me tell you, most people, not all, but most people want to progress in their career. Whether that's going down the upward ladder, which is going to senior leadership all the way right to the top, to the CEO, or if it's just gaining more skill so you can make more money, right? The whole point is we want to be in a career that we feel that we are valued and that we are not underutilized, nor are we overworked, but we are valued for the work and the skill that we bring. It's not currently happening right now. We've got train strikes happening. We have emergency care workers like nurses and social workers and all other types, doctors, striking because of what? Lack of pay. They are feeling underappreciated, undervalued, and they're not feeling they're being remunerated enough for the work that they are doing, right? And that is impacting people's mental health. I saw a stat, and I can't quote it verbatim, but there is a high percentage of people who are thinking to unalive themselves because of the financial strain. That is a mental health issue. Career development is a mental health intervention. It really is. If your employer is not looking after your career, is not considering how to support you to develop your skills, your communication skills, your leadership skills, be it other essential skills that you might need to even perform that role, they're doing you a disservice and they're damaging your mental health. Because it is a life intervention. You should leave every single job more employable. If you're just literally fulfilling your job description, then that's not great. What I mean is, if the job description that you were given before the job started and that's all you do, fair enough. It may be the best thing to do if you're not getting paid enough, but that is a disservice to yourself. In my journey, every single job that I did, barring one job where I got bullied, and that wasn't a social work job, that was before that, I am more employable. My CV looks better. Like my CV is, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, my CV looks good because in every job, I made sure I trained. I received some sort of training, some sort of what we call continuous professional development, so that when I go on to the next opportunity, I can demand more money because I've got more skills, I've got more expertise, I've got more experience. Therefore, my mental well-being is good because I feel remunerated sufficiently for the work that I do. However, social workers were not remunerated well. So that's under the banner of just generally speaking, we ain't getting paid well. So that's what's important, right? Notwithstanding the fact that some of us are anxious. We're anxious because of life. We're anxious because of uncertainty. We're anxious because of whatever you're going through in your personal life. You're depressed. There's many things that are happening. Life is impacting us at full speed. And employees might wonder, why should they look after the employee's mental health?